Hi, Dave Snyder here. It is July the 5th, 2013, and I just did a video, uploaded a video about this. I just want to show a little bit different image, and I just want to point something out. That this crater, or this weather right here, where I showed this fitting in that crater that I just put in the video, having it fit so well in the center of that crater, and then having this curve here at the same time, that's a hell of a coincidence, don't you think? I mean, I do. I think that's a hell of a coincidence. Okay, here's the one I showed. Okay, this is a Google Moon image right here. Really shitty image, right? I mean, it's about as bad as you can get. Look at the weather to fit that pattern. Okay, this is live weather right now, or most up-to-date weather. Here's the one that that's not the one I showed. Okay, this is the one I showed in the last video. Okay, the weather. Look, I mean, you have the curve, people. Look at it. It goes all the way around. Okay, it doesn't just like have a part of the curve. It goes from here all the way around. Okay, and then you have the heart of the. I'm just gonna call this the heart impact right here because it's just like the heart. Looks like a heart. And here's the new picture that I want to show you. Look at the weather fit in that sucker. This one's a little bit better image. It's not, look at that. Okay, now take a look at this. Watch this over the land. I'm going to take the weather away, and we'll check this out over the land. Watch. So you tell me what do you think? I mean, I can see it all in there. It's pretty much, there's that article that I talked about where they said the Rockies were created by a giant sucking action, they said. Well, yeah, I would imagine this would do that. If the moon hit right there and then pulled away, it would pull the Rocky Mountains up above. It'd pull them up. Not necessarily leave a big crater on the Earth, but a crater on the moon, something. I mean, it's just, who knows? Giant sucking pulled the Earth back. It didn't create a crater. It sucked it back up, or just, this was a volcano. I'm sure that's a volcano right there. And you can see there's Yellowstone right there. It's damn near dead center. Let's turn these borders off and check that out. I mean, with the details they give us, thank you, NASA, you assholes. See that shape right there? See this shape? Now, I'm not saying I got it perfectly aligned right now, but you see that shape right there? I bet you. I'm just a little bit off. It needs to go up right here in that shape right there, I bet you. So I'm just going to move it. I will go ahead and move it. Excuse me. Yep, I'll just move it up just a hair. Somewhere like that. Looks pretty good. I might have messed it all up, but who knows? Check. Oh no, it still fits good. Beautiful. So, whether you think it's Planet X or not doesn't really matter, but it still shows it hits the Earth. I mean, I put the Planet X thing to get people's attention to try to look at this. I want people to look at it because I want people to start trying to prove me wrong. I would like to see somebody prove it wrong. I want some answers. I want to see I want you to tell your scientist buddies about this, and if you think it's funny, fine. See if they think it's funny. Let's see what they think. Get some scientists involved in this, because I'm not a scientist. I use common sense, and basically, common sense is sometimes a lot better than science. If you ask me. It's because science, see, you have to follow. If you don't follow the scientific theories, then basically you're cast out. Basically, you're a kook. You can't stab your other scientist buddies in the back by telling them all their shit was wrong, all this moon stuff was wrong all this time. They won't do it. It's career suicide, so they won't do it. Now, if you're a scientist with some guts and got some balls at least, I mean, check it out. Let's get it out in the open. It's bullshit that it isn't. I mean, I've been doing this for 3 years. I've seen so much. You just wouldn't believe the shit I've put together sometimes. I haven't even made videos about some of the best things I've seen. But anyways, there you go. You got this. You have this. Not only fitting here, but you have the edge, the round edge. Look, Turn the pattern off. Look at that. Come on. What do you think? What do you think creates that curve? Come on. What is it? Look at the size. Okay, here's another thing. Look at the size of the circle. Let's just take it. Let's just go from there and go to here. What is that? 1,900 miles or something? And actually, the circle was out past California, a little bit past it, so it's like that distance right there. Okay, that's 2,100 miles. That's the size of the moon. That right there is the size of the moon. But this moon's bigger than that because this is just a crater. This is one crater on the moon that's that size. Okay. And then you come over here, and what size are these circles over here? These are like 28 or like 2,800 miles. Or this one's like 28. This one's like 27, I think. 2,700 miles across. I mean, they all roughly the same size. It depends on where it hits the Earth, I think. Plus, this goes out further too. If you look at the right one here. Let me show you the original one. The one I originally found it with was this one. Where is it? Right here. So that's your crater. So it goes even further. So it's the same size. Grab it from here. There you go. 2,900 miles. Look at that. Same size as it is, and you see the weather fit here perfectly. This is perfectly aligned, pretty much, this crater. 2,700 miles. Let's turn the weather off, turn all this crap off, and go over here and check these. And this one actually goes, the edge of the circle goes into Japan right here. So this isn't the actual edge of this one. I've come to realize. I used to think it was 2,500 miles, but it does actually go out to here. Oh, well, it's actually the right size right there. So there you go. 2,800 miles. There you go. 26. What size is this one? What do you think? 2,800 miles. Wow. How many times do you think the moon's hit the Earth, people? What do you think? Huh? You ready to just accept the fact that something's going on here? At least check into it? Here, check this one out. This is another one right here. This is like the edge, I think, about the edge right here. And it goes out to about right here. I'm just guessing where the edges are in this one. I mean, this is an impact too, but it's hard to tell without having the right proper circle. Then you could also go like this down here. I think you could get one down here, like right here, 2,800 miles across, right here somewhere. There's a circle. This actually is part of another impact that involves all the continents, but. Then you got all this sliding, these lines where you see something's moved, and actually I put South America there the other day. You know, you know how you notice how South America has that this pathway through it. Watch, see this path right here. It looks like this dark area. How it comes, it's darker and it usually looks like used to look like a path. It still does though, like something skidded through it. See that? And then you come over here to that area, and actually ended up having it right here the other day, where that path was right here. It ended up there somehow. Oh, the weather was showing it. That's right. The weather was showing it. Watch. It's not showing as much today. So there was like a line that stopped like right here somewhere. I don't know the other day. Oh, here it is. I think it's right here. Yeah, it was a little bit cockeyed. That's right. I remember now. It was a little bit off. It was a little bit turned from this way that these lines right here are. It was turned this direction, a little bit this direction, but it was still really close. So, anyways, I just want to point all that shit out. Check it out. You know, I just showed you the sizes of the circles on the planet Earth, and you know, there's another one right here. See, this is the time of month. I guess the times are changing. It used to be right after the full moon. It's been a week already, but. Usually it used to be a few days after, but look, there's another circle, the same size, people, same size. So there you go. Oh, and another thing, look at the shape right here. See this right here? See the shape of the clouds? Watch this. Look at the shape right here on this impact. Look. Oh man. You see that? How it cuts this, it kind of has this channel that comes down and curves out this way and curves out this way. Watch, it's pretty close, man. See it curve that way, you see it curve this way. That is there. Look. not trying to brainwash you. I'm trying to show you some real shit here. You know, really.